Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Good morning. Today we are in White Sands National Park. Our hotel had free sand discs that we could take to sled down the sand dunes. And they said the visitor center, I'm not sure if they have free wax or if you have to buy the wax, but you really need it, people say, to go down better. And there's also a lot of barbecue pits and picnicking. I guess that's what you do here. So we're gonna go and check it out and see what it's all about.
This trip we didn't forget to get the book with us, so we just stamp it. But this is very cool.
These are cool too. So these are a bunch of the animals here at White Sands, and then these are their footprints. You can find them. Greater Roadrunner. What's that little guy? It's a beetle.
Beetle. Let me put the beetle right here. So this is the animals who lives in the White Sands, so they don't look so scary. That's why I'm going.
So like most visitor centers, they have a nice display on what animals live here, how the plants live here. This is interesting. So some of the plants in the dunes move, plants sort of stay where they are, and other ones of the plants will actually sort of ride up and over with the dune. It's always interesting what you learn in these national parks and about the geography, plants, botany. It's really amazing. I guess this also used to be the site of an ancient seabed. There's a lot of talk about how the dunes stop here. How the winds control where the dunes are. Here's an interactive map. Gypsum rock deposit. See, this is the hard rock gypsum. I think it's called alabaster. And it erodes out and weathers out into sand eventually. Direction of water flow. Let's see, it's a natural low basin. Ancient lake. So this is where the ancient lake used to reside. Maybe. You can turn it off. Let's see here, the wind always blows in this direction across the dunes. That's why they're shaped in a certain way. And dune field, and this is the boundaries of the park.
In the gift shop, they have all kind of stuff. Go shopping, but they have wax too, so we're gonna buy some wax for the boards. White Sands National Park is a national park of the United States located in the state of New Mexico and completely surrounded by the White Sands Mitchell Range. The park covers 145,762 acres. In the Tularosa Basin, included in southern 41% of square miles field of white sand dunes composed of gypsum crystals. The gypsum's dune field is the largest of the kind on the earth, with a depth of about 30 feet, dunes as tall as 60 feet, and about 4.5 million short tons of gypsum sand.
Yeah, this is out to Alkaline Flat, which is one of the large lakes that forms during the wet season. But it's like a 5-mile hike, and we ain't doing it.
We're not doing the 5 miles, so we are looking now for a place where we stop and slide down the white sand. They have these cool tables with the shade, and we decided to stop in one, and they have a grill, so later on we're gonna have a grill. We have everything we need with us. But now we're gonna go on the
and it's really nice out here. It's a little warm, but just beautiful.
But you need the glasses. You cannot. You cannot look down or up or straight without the glasses on. So bring your good polarized glasses so you can see around. And what else is good? They have restrooms everywhere in this park. You can see one over there in the middle of nowhere. One here where we decided to stop. And they are all over the park. The sand is so soft. Look at this. I didn't expect that. And it's so white. You cannot tell it's snow or sand from far away. It looks more like snow, but it's sand. And it's sand all over. Oh, I saw a little buggy. It's running away from me. So small, so cute. And as you see, they take the color of the sand. Wow. Here it is, Ben, trying to put out the 360. So we're gonna go down with that. We actually brought our own from home, which is different. I mean, different color, different types, but we got the blue ones from Holiday Inn Express in Alamogordo. So if you stay in that hotel, you can rent them for free. Otherwise, you pay more money at the visitor center to rent them.
Alright, so this is no wax.
No wax. No wax?
Not really, I think I'm too fat.
Are you gonna wax it now?
Sure. So first we tried the normal. I just waxed this one a little bit. I don't know if I did it right. And this is the one we brought from home, so let's see what works best. First, let's try the wax.
Wax on, wax off, wax on. Let's see waxing. Is better. Yeah, that's more fun.
Yeah, that's better.
That's why they sell that wax for $2.99 at the gift shop.
Yeah.
They know something. And now try the other board. Okay, let's see if it's working. This is better for the snow.
Yeah.
And it's not going. It's not going without wax.
Well, this one, no good.
No good.
Little disc with wax.
Yes, little disc with the wax. And like I said, this one we got it from Holiday Inn Express.
Free.
For free.
To borrow.
Yes, of course we bring it back. We don't need them anyways.
Okay.
How do you do it?
Come on, baby. I would sit, but you do you.
One hand. I'm dirty now. That was fun.
We'll have to find some bigger ones in a little bit.
Oh my God, I'm so dirty.
Come on, to the top. Is it fun?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, bring it up. Oh. You gotta hold on to your desk.
Is it fun?
Yeah.
We're trying to make a barbecue in here, and the wind pick up,
and I tried to make a cone out of them and they fell over, so we'll see how this goes.
We had the meat on the grill.
Yeah.
Yay! I hope it's gonna be
And
good.
It's super windy, so hopefully they come out good. And our calls last till the end.
Very windy and we don't have mics, so you can look at it, we cannot probably hear us. What you cook?
Some grilled mushroom.
Mushroom, they look good now. Let's see the grill. Let me see how the steaks look like. Ooh, they look good.
Alright, so I decided to take a walk out into the dunes. I'll tell you what, it's crazy. You just feel like you're walking out in the middle of nowhere. And the sand, it's like 80 degrees, and the sand, you can't even feel any heat off of it. It's so cold. And you dig in like 6 inches under the surface, and it's actually cool. Oh, look at that. Well, maybe somebody either had their dog out here, or I actually found an animal track. Here they are. I guess that's a dog though. See why they made this place a national park. I mean, it's probably has more to do with the military base and the missile testing and all that they do here. But this area is really a geographically unique area, being that this is all gypsum sand, not quartz sand. It all comes down from all these mountains. It starts as alabaster, that's the rock form. And then when it rains, the alabaster dissolves into the water as silica, or as a gypsum. And when water evaporates, it turns into silica, or not silica. Walking away from the parking lots just a little bit, and all of a sudden it's just every direction sand dunes, gypsum sand dunes. Wow, it's amazing how quick you're in the middle of nowhere. Always keep sight of where you started, because people get lost out here every year. I don't know what type of tracks I found, but I finally found something out here. Looks like a little fox or something. I'm not sure. I don't think it's a dog. The prints are too small. I'll tell you what, this gypsum sand is really weird. It makes a really hard crust, and then eventually it'll like crack. But it's like walking on soft concrete. I know that sounds funny, but sort of what it feels like. You can see where the wind has blown away all the loose particles, only leaving the sand that was sort of glued together last time it was wet. And that's why it leaves behind such distinct tracks in the sand. But even on these dunes, you start walking, if you put your foot flat, it really doesn't make too big of an impression. If you break down, it goes right in. It's crazy. It's just a really weird place. Some more tracks from a same animal, different animal? I'm not sure. Those are definitely animal tracks though. Oh, I lost them. You know, with these shifting sands, you never know. Alright, here I go back out into the dunes. You can go for a sled. And that's the dune I'm going for, that big boy right there. I walked out here earlier. It's a lot steeper than some of the other ones I found. You can buy this. Couldn't figure out why there's just piles of sand like that. I think there's like a mouse that was digging holes maybe. Same area I found, I think it was fox prints, but I'm not sure. It's really interesting because the sand sort of gets crusty and hard. You can actually find a lot of animal tracks long after they're gone. They stay in the sand so well, make an impression. All right, ooh, I'm at the top of the tallest dune I can find, and hopefully I don't lose my board if I go down here again. Okay, that's fun. You do have to walk a little further back to find these steeper dunes, but that's a lot of fun. Oh, that's a lot of fun. It is really tiring walking up and down these dunes, completely out of breath. Whew, but you got to do it a couple of times. So much fun.
Here's a restroom stop, and you can see all around is just white. Wherever you look, it's mountains of white sand, and they're very white. I don't know how it looks in the camera, but it's very white. And when you go on it, they're so soft. But here where the cars are, you drive your car, is already packed. You can go with the car and everything without the problem. You aren't gonna go in. But look at this place.
Ready, lady?
Ready. Approximately 12,000 years ago, the land within the Tularosa Basin featured large lakes, streams, grassland, and ice age mammals. As the climate warms, rain and snowmelt dissolved gypsums from the surrounding mountains and carried into the basin. Further warmings and dying causes the lakes to evaporate and form selenite crystals. Strong winds then broke up crystals and transporting them eastwards. A similar process continues to produce gypsum sands today.
Alright, we went over to the night walk meetup spot. It looks like to be 10 cars here or so. Waiting. It's about 10 minutes till. We'll see how cool it is. Hopefully we get to, the ranger shows us something really neat. Hey, wow, these dunes are big. Ugh. And I know I've said it a lot, but words just don't do justice to how soft, and it's cool too. It's cool and soft to the touch. It's just a really completely different sand than any beach you've ever been to. This fine gypsum sand, selenite, and just if you go down just a hair, you can see there's always moisture in it, how it's clumping together. It's always moist. It's crazy. Alright, we'll show you what we find on the night hike here coming up. Well, I found a ranger, so we're gonna go check in with him and go on our little sunset walk here. We just met our ranger for the hike, Sarah. She says about a half-mile hike takes about an hour, and she says she's gonna get us to the best spot for the best sunset you have ever seen. Right? That's what she said?
Right. Where are you going, baby? Where are you going?
We're following the ranger. She just explained to us the difference between a national monument and a national park. I didn't know it. A monument's designated by the president. A park is designated by Congress. A monument's for one thing. So when this was White Sands Monument, it was just the sand. But now that's White Sands Park, it's the sand and like the water underneath it and that's around it and everything.
And what do you have in your hand?
I don't know. We found it. We're gonna ask the ranger, see if it's just garbage or if it's something interesting.
I think she passed by, so she didn't say anything. Let's go see what that is.
I think it's a piece of wax.
So every weekend around 6 o'clock, it's a ranger who are taking a group and explain about everything. And one of the questions was why the gypsum here and not any other place? So the water was the right answer.
So here on the hike, they actually dug a well down to the water table. It's only like 36 feet down there. You can hear it. But the water is very salty from the gypsum dissolved in it. It's non-potable, you can't drink it. And she was explaining a lot to us about the different plants out here, like the silk yucca. There's one over here. The native peoples would use every part of those plants. And she was talking about, what was the other one called that built Little Hills? The skunk sumac. And it lets out water from the roots and builds up little mounds around it. I'll show you later if I find one. These are the remains of the yuccas. So they'll grow up as the sand dune covers them. They'll keep growing up through it, but when the sand dune leaves, they can't support themselves and they fall down. This is one of the young yuccas here. You can see how he got buried and he just grew up through it.
Look how cute those dunes are. And what I want to show you is I have a very nice husband who is helping his mom on the dunes. I love him. But look how cute.
Alright guys, thank you all for watching till the end. This is a really magical place, White Sands National Park. If you get a chance, you have to come on, right baby?
Right, at least once in your life you come here and experience for yourself. The sand is so nice, so soft. You can walk on the dunes, you can play around, you can have a barbecue, you can do everything you want here. The kids, it's kids friendly, pet friendly. I saw a lot of dogs digging in the sand. It's so much fun.
And the ranger told us that here in White Sands National Park they have found the oldest set of human footprints anywhere in the Americas. 20 to 25,000 years old or something like that. It like rewrote human history here. So just another reason to come here. Thanks for watching everybody. Tomorrow we're off to Navajo Nation.
So let's go and you're gonna let you with this beautiful sunset.